Your health secretary, Steve Barclay, is beefing the nurses. Let's talk about it. For the first time ever, nurses went on strike in December and they're planning to again in January due to paltry working conditions and a derisory pay offer in the context of a cost of living crisis, which has necessitated some of them to use food banks. Because inflation's running amok at like 10, 11%. Someone needs to talk to inflation and tell it to calm down. We don't need to see all the double-digit growth. It's not crypto. It's not a Bernie Madoff trade-off account. It just needs to be at 1-2% and we can deal with that. Inflation's at 10-11%. Their pay offer is at 3.5%. Yet, we have a health secretary who has a bank for a surname who doesn't want to talk money. He can sponsor the Premier League, but he can't give nurses a fair wage. The wickedest thing is, my man said to the nurses, you know what? I'm open to negotiation, but I'm not going to talk pay. What? Oh, you know what that's like? That's like a man being caught for infidelity, agreeing to meet with his girl to discuss all the extracurricular clapping. But when they get there, he's like, we can discuss everything but the cheating. What? Why the hell do you think we're convening here, Tristan? Sorry, I just caught up with the Kardashians. But back to you, Steve Barclay. I think I'd have to open up that purse, my guy. This government moves more stingy than Mr. Krabs when it comes to pay. It's all we've got to protect the public purse. But if you're a conservative peer, if you're in the House of Lords, you can get 200 million via a VIP gateway to supply PPE, even though you've never sold it before. There was a bikini, bottomless pit of money for that. Shout out Michelle Monet though. Obviously made her money in the lingerie business. Then during COVID, switched it up and thought, you know, you can make a quick buck selling PPE, £200 million contract served by the VIP gateway, of which 120 million of that PPE was not deemed usable. Still got paid though, but it's the nurses that are on what, 25k, that are asking for too much. Question: why are the people who are the backbone of the NHS treated with such contempt? Because claps and goodwill don't pay the bills. You think you can go pay British Gas with goodwill? They will have you in the North Sea drilling for oil in no time. It don't work. The saddest thing of all for me is that if the nurses treated their patients like the government is treating them, they'll be struck off the nursing register. One rule for them, another rule for us.